Okay, let's do it. Hello, everybody. Dadas here, speaking to you from the Dadas Trading Room Discord server, where every day I stream all my trading live. You can join me in the voice chat. You can talk to me, or you can just simply text to me. Please pay attention that I am in Europe. Basically, I am in Poland, so my time zone may be different than your time zone. So please, if I don't answer you immediately, it might be because I'm simply sleeping and it's my bedtime because of the difference in the time zones. But don't worry, I'll catch you up, and when I read your message, I'll certainly answer it, and we can then schedule some kind of an appointment or a voice chat, and we can find some kind of a optimal solution. Anyways, let's do the daily recap for today on the DAX 30 index. So basically, looking at it very quickly from the perspective of the H1 charts, for the general overview, we can use the H1 charts. It's maybe we can see it better. We can see a few days, right? You can see what was happening. So basically, right there is the Friday that was kind of a difficult low range. There was the Thursday that was also pretty difficult low range. Previous days, right? And today, basically, what happened today was that the market first went down, and there was a very significant movement 1 hour before the opening, before my trading hour. So, my the trading hour, or the timeline called start work. It's exactly the 1 hour candle which opens at 11 a.m. My broker's time, and closes at exactly 12 noon my broker's time, which also corresponds with the closing time of the H4 candle. Now this is very important. Mm. But what happened here? Basically, what happened here was that the market made a very significant move. The whole move from here to here is 200 pips. So basically, it's in the area of the recent the average daily range, right? This is the situation. If anybody was watching my yesterday, so the Sunday video, where I was talking about this type of strategy, uh, you can see that this is one of those very uncomfortable situations, because the let's say the impulse candle is relatively big, right? And it's not the situation where we get the PTECH, or the potential trend ending consolidation zone, right? But we're getting a big engulfing candle. Now, what we're getting, that of course we are getting this level, which should become support in order for the price to go further up. But then we have the possibility of a pullback, and the pullback can go as far as this line. So it all of a sudden it gives us like 90 pips, or more objectively about 50 pips, yeah, from here to here. So the market is giving now us more or less 50 pips to that line. Let's measure it out. Yeah. Anyway, it says right here 54 pips, right here. So basically, this was why I began the trading day with a short from this very basically based on the simple assumption that right here we have a pretty expensive price, and this is the beginning of the pullback. So yeah, So I went in short. However, I got out of it pretty quickly at 5 pips because the market wasn't actually behaving in a very decisive manner. But then, after a cold analysis, candle by candle, I figured out that there is a still there is still a pretty big chance that the market would be going to around this level. So I entered another short. That this time I got out of it at a better profit at almost 14 pips. But again, the market was behaving a little bit slow, undecisive, right? You see, I closed it here, but the candle closed up there. So again, I decided to get out of it. Well, the market did make a little bit more of a movement down, and then it again uh, shut out in the bullish direction. However, it didn't make a new high, so the situation was still not clear. The situation became more clear after this movement. However, again, I entered this long at a pretty unfortunate place. I mean, even though the market actually did go all the way up there. So basically, you see, I re-entered the long right here. For some reason, I resigned from this low, got out of long. I got out of it, but basically I should have been holding it, and I would have made 56 pips, right, in this distance. Anyways, uh, I needed about 30 pips to recover my previous loss, and I basically would have had it, right, pretty easily. But if we sum up all of these pips, they're not giving us 30 pips yet, but almost there, almost there. There's a small, yeah, small difference. Probably a couple of pips, like 5, 6 pips, maybe, or 7. Anyways, anyways, as we follow the H1 candles, I mean the new arriving H1 candles, we would be getting new levels. So the new level right there, then a new level right there, and then a new level right there, right? So basically following these candles, and then of course this one is the most recent one. Anyways, having these levels and having this my tools, right? The next thing to do after this trade was to adjust the support levels right here. So basically, I would need to do something like this, right? But obviously, if we take into the consideration that the first movement was supposed to be finished at this level, right? So somewhere around this level, then I only had this one trade right here. I could have had a trade right there. Well, basically at the beginning it wasn't this. Okay, but then when I got this new level after a following H1 candle, I should have done this. So found this support right here. Now, so this trade, this long right here, was made in again at a bad price, because uh, first of all, you see that the market actually didn't give me any profit for a very long time. Then it gave me some profit, again a little bit of profit, but then no profit. Again, very slow movements, very small movements. And then the market started recovering and started going up. That's when but it was very late. It was already very late, near my closing time. So I basically figured out I just got to get out at any profit, and that's it. Well, yeah, I got out at any profit. But if I had entered at a better price, so below 50% of this distance, then I would have gotten a pretty decent 25, 26 pips, right? That would look totally different than getting 6 or 7 pips. Anyways, altogether, even though this situation wasn't a perfect one, well, basically because of this uncomfortable situation in the beginning, right? I prefer when there is a situation like on Friday or on Thursday where we have a small candle, right? And we can then start off from the small candle. Then a situation where all of a sudden we have a big movement which covers almost I don't know, which covers a big amount, or maybe 75% of the whole daily range, right? Because it was like from here to here, from like I said, from here to there, we got about 200 pips, and then we get 80 pips. So yeah, so over 2/3 of the movement, right? So that's of the average movement of from the recent days past. So yeah. So that's why I wasn't so certain. And another problem that I figured out is that I'm thinking too much about what I think the market would do. I think, well, at this moment, I know for sure that this is something which doesn't help in trading, but rather prevents me from taking more appropriate trades, right? Well, the type of trades that I should be taking, not the type of because I'm basically taking trades that I think, instead of trades that are simply strategy based, right? Strategy based, because like if I had looked at this, right, I would have probably simply known that, okay, we've got this level already, this level has been reached, so maybe I'll look for another level, right? And yeah, then I have to pay attention to the end of the day, right? So anyways, we can also see that basically today this kind of strategy I was describing in yesterday's video, only that was in Polish, is a pretty good one. And if I had more confidence in this method and this strategy that I'm presenting right now, or that I've been playing, that I've been trading today, or I wanted to trade today, but I didn't actually, because the strategy simply relies on the breakout from this specific candle. So if there was a breakout from this specific candle and then a pullback, which turned out to be only a pullback, right? So it basically respected this level as support. Then I had no other option but to trade long. Now I tend to overinterpret such things as these pin bars, because I probably have these patterns stuck in my head that when we get a pin bar like that, it's likely that the price is gonna go down. Well, it turns out that it's not true. It turns out that this is all bullshit. This type of pin bar actually doesn't mean anything. It means that the price might either go down or go back up. And another thing I've noticed, well, maybe it works different on currencies, like, so yeah, on forex pairs. But what I've observed, at least recently on the DAX, that they keep on going back in the direction of those big wicks. So you can see we get a big wick, which normally would mean the price should turn around, but they actually cover the big wick. Then we get another big wick, and they cover the the or cover or engulf the big wick with bullish candles, right? And so on. And that keeps happening, that keeps repeating. And sometimes you just don't know which direction. You get all these big wicks, big pin bar type stuff all around, big pin bar type candles, which actually don't mean anything, right? They don't mean that the price is going to turn around, or they don't mean that the price is going to continue. Simply, it doesn't mean anything. The only thing that means is that if we see a strong demand zone, right, and the price doesn't have enough power to even retest the specific important levels, then basically it's more likely that it's going to go up than it's going to go down, right? Like in this situation right here. And basically the only thing to do before we have these levels, right? Before we have these levels, the only thing to do is to find a good situation, a good price to enter long and get out at a satisfactory price. So basically here there was 66 pips from this level to this level. And just one trade would have made my day and would have put me back where I was before I lost some of those trades recently. So basically, generally, I can say that the day today is successful because I had 4 or 5 successful trades. All of them were successful. There was no loss. So that is the important thing right here. So basically, it makes my statistics, my personal statistics, better as far as win-loss ratio, right? And well, as far as profit ratio, I don't know if it's still better. I mean, maybe it's a little worse than it used to be, but it's still not so bad. Okay, so I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for today. Like I say, please like, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you already haven't. Hit the notification bell. All the links, so the invitation to the Discord server is down there below, and also there is a link. There's a link to my Patreon channel. You can find out about the benefits of becoming my patron on my Dada's Trading Room Discord server, where I have a special channel called Patreon Benefits, and there you can read about the benefits. Thank you very much for today. Please keep healthy, keep well, and yeah, be careful, and see you next time. Bye.